Hunter from ehpfitness.com. He knows a bit about fitness.
Yep, he's up and about before the rest of us, that's for sure. Increasing his fitness IQ, health and fitness, and getting ready for our chat this morning with Spida Hunter from ehpfitness.com, twitter.com/Spida Hunter, SPIDA Hunter, one word. Hello, Spida.
Morning, Wammo.
And I got to say, Spida, congratulations, mate. Congratulations on another addition to the family last week.
Oh, thank you very much, mate. Yeah, it was awesome. Saturday morning we did our thing and we had a baby girl.
A wee baby girl. Wow.
Yes.
And what's
Lennox.
Lennox. It's a lovely name. Lennox.
Yeah, it is. Tracy named her, so I didn't have any much to do with the naming of this one. It was okay. I've got my names that I've wanted.
So she'll be straight to the weight machine or something, or is that how it works at the Spida Hunter household?
Her older sister come in here on Wednesday morning, actually. She joined me at 6 o'clock in the morning, take the fighters through a circuit.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so she was here with me helping out somehow. They were helping me out.
I would expect nothing less, Spida.
Yeah, my little pork chop. Yeah, she was here, mate, doing her do, so... No, everyone is well. Everyone is very well. Actually, Lennox is sleeping lots, so we're all happy.
Good. Oh, that's great. Good. All right, well, let's crack on into today's topic, which is kettlebells, Spida. Kettlebells.
Yes, a good old-fashioned kettlebell, mate. It's a very old tool that we've... it's come 360, everyone like it does with fashion. They originate out of Russia, and they're just another fantastic tool to use or have in your toolbox if you've got them available. And it's basically a cannonball with a handle on it, really. It's basically, in its essence, for those that can't see or listening, it's a steel cannonball with a handle on it that you can hold.
Pretty quite simplistic, really, isn't it?
Very simplistic. Very, very simplistic, and it makes it very effective for swinging movements. That's probably, I would say, if I was to say what is its best attribute, I'd say that it allows you to swing smoothly without changing too much in your body system to do that. So it's fantastic for that. I wouldn't get people to buy into that it's the best thing on the planet, because it's just part of the toolbox, Wammo. That's where people tend to jump on the kettlebell bandwagon and make them God's greatest creation. It's just another tool, just like a Swiss ball and just like this bench here. So
I wonder,
they're very, very good.
I wonder why it was the Russians. I wonder why the Russians came up with it.
I've got no idea. That's a fantastic question, actually. I don't even know how it originated, actually, out of Russia, or who was the original. Maybe they were just picking up cannonballs and someone welded a handle on to make it easier to carry to the cannon. Who knows? Picking
up cannonballs and hurling them at someone else in another country, probably. I don't know.
It's probably a good way, actually. That's probably exactly how it happened.
I tell you what, things are complicated over there. I can't make sense of it. All right, but we can make sense of what you're doing this morning. Now, so what do we do with a kettlebell?
Okay, so kettlebells, if I show you a real simplistic movement, which is a kettlebell swing, and I'll describe it while I'm doing it, this is probably like an entry-level exercise for anyone who's trying to learn a kettlebell. You grab it by its ears, and you hold it with two hands, and all you're going to do, it's a hip movement, this exercise. It's fantastic for your bum, for your hamstrings, and for your thighs and hip power. So all you're going to do is you're going to squat down and thrust up. Squat down, thrust up, and the kettlebell will swing between your legs.
Looks dangerous.
What most people do wrong with it, Wammo, is that they use their arms. So they're trying to, especially the guys, will muscle up through the arm.
Yeah.
And try and lift it up. Where in actual fact, it's all about fluidity of movement. And the only time it gets dangerous, Wammo, is when you're doing it incorrectly.
Well, because I can imagine if your arms were a little bit shorter, things could get a bit dodgy in the groin region.
You wouldn't be making too many babies.
No. But lucky enough, most humans have arms just long enough so that you can hold the kettlebell so that it swings between your legs and doesn't grab you.
That's right. And in actual fact, you can lean forward if you do have shorter limbs than you do upper torso. You can actually lean forward into it a little bit. if that's an issue. So that's a kettlebell swing where you're just absorbing the weight as you're squatting down, and you thrust it up with the hips, squeeze your bum at the top, and you could do this for 10 reps, for 20 reps, or for time, and then you can switch your hands up.
And where's the benefit? Is it in your legs?
Yeah, it's all in your legs, and it improves your cardiovascular system as well. So you get two whammies. You get to strengthen up your hips, so your bum, your thighs, your hamstrings. You get to increase your cardiovascular and drop body fat quickly because you start puffing very quickly. So they're fantastic for fat loss because you can do things, transition into things quite quickly. And if all you had was one kettlebell and you did 5 minutes of kettlebell swings, it might bore the hell out of you, but you get fantastic fat loss results.
Great. Well, that's good. That's a really good positive. I like that. I could see, and you don't need a large space for that. You don't need a lot of equipment. The kettlebell can fit under the bed, even. Just shove it away in a cupboard.
Yeah, exactly. You could use it as a door stopper as well. So
yeah,
it's got multiple purposes made for at home.
Or but as a cannonball.
If you were to do a workout with it, if I was to just demonstrate a couple of exercises, some of them will be a little bit advanced, but you'd be able to see how you don't need any room at all. So you do the kettlebell swing, which is squat, absorb the kettlebell and thrust it up. You can do alternating hands, so you're alternating your swing, switching your hands around. And then you can do a kettlebell snatch, which is up above your head.
Whoa, holy heck. So it's going way above your head. Sort of, you haven't got your arm fully outstretched above your head though, do you? It's slightly
so you do
bent.
the kettlebell swing. It's two movements. You do the kettlebell swing. As you come up, you swing it up above your head, and then you catch it at the top. So if you're standing with your hand above your head, for those that are listening, if you're standing with your hand above your head, with it directly erect, all you've got is a cannonball with a handle in your hand now.
Yeah.
But there's a secret to it, is that you want to catch it at the top. Most people will stop up here and then that comes over and swings and bangs your wrist.
Yeah.
You need to punch the sky with it.
And your arm actually is straight up, isn't it? There's no bend in it.
No, there's no bend in it.
Yeah.
You're just using a straight lever
to
come up and then absorb it at the top. So, and then, you can funk it up with body weight exercises, where you could do a kettlebell snatch like I just did, into a burpee, into a push-up. There's endless tools, endless ways to use a kettlebell. They're fantastic. Even in your standard gym exercise, which is a bent over row. I have two. This is a standard gym exercise, bent over row.
So you're bending over forwards and you're... It's almost like you're just lifting them off the ground.
Yeah, so I've got two weights in my hand, dumbbell bent over row or kettlebell bent over row. I stick my bum out behind me, so I'm almost at a 90-degree angle of the hip. And then from here, I've got my arms dangling in front of me. And then I'm going to pull my elbows back and squeeze the shoulder blades. And then come back down again. Elbows up towards the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then the weight comes back down again.
Is there any pressure on your lower back there at all?
What most men won't be able to hop in the position I've just hopped in because they don't have the flexibility for it. What's most important is that regardless of flexibility, where you bend is that you keep a neutral spine. So, for example, most men will be about there, which is only 20-degree bend.
Okay.
And what you need to focus on is making sure that this part of your back, the lower back, is in a good neutral position. If you start rounding this way, then you've lost your form. And you're
so if you start hunching over, like you'd hunch over a desk, then you're lost form.
Yeah, you want to stick your bum out. Donald Duck, I call it Donald Duck bum, where you put your bum out, tilt your pelvis, and then you've created a nice little wee curve in your spine, a neutral spine we call it, and then you pull the weight. And as long as you maintain that, you can keep going. Once you lose it, you stand back up, reset, and then pull. And if you find yourself back here again, stand up, which is back into hunch position, then you stand up, reset, and Bob's your uncle.
Great.
With a kettlebell, you can do squats as well if you're holding the two ears. I mean, that's a standard, basic, fundamental exercise as well.
You're basically only limited by your imagination, Spida, I think.
Yeah, the people that will progress to kettlebells, if they're to get them at home, are those that are into, don't need any equipment and maybe have done a little bit of exercise before. Because you just take a kettlebell, take your standard exercises and do them.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really simple. And that's one of the benefits of it, is that you can do it anywhere, anytime. Take it from the doorstopper and make it happen.
Fantastic, Spida. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Wammo.
That was Spida with his kettlebells. Check him out at ehpfitness.com, twitter.com/Spida Hunter.